We are going to travel beyond the familiar boundaries of who we think we are, beyond the stories we tell ourselves, and beyond the well-worn labels that have shaped our sense of identity. We are going to step into a deeper understanding, an understanding that may feel both surprising and profoundly resonant. The subject of our exploration may seem radical, but I ask you, do not feel threatened by this. Rather, remain open, curious, and patient. Stay with me until the end. This is a journey for the brave of heart and the curious of mind. We often walk through life as though we were enclosed in a fixed, rigid shell. We are a person, we have a name, a job, a history. We say, I am this, I am that, and we spend our days reinforcing a belief in a small, separate self, as if that is all there is. But today, I invite you to consider something astonishing. I invite you to see that you are not merely human. You are not merely flesh, blood, and bone. You are not your story. You are not your fears. You are not even your triumphs. There is something more, something immeasurably vast, immeasurably ancient, immeasurably sacred, living through you. The truth that countless saints, sages, mystics, and visionary thinkers have whispered across millennia is waiting to be revealed. You are God. This might sound unbelievable, sacrilegious, or simply confusing. So, let's take this step by step. I will share 9 key perspectives, 9 stepping stones across a wide river of understanding, so that you may, by the end, stand upon a far greener shore, gazing back on your old identity with compassion and forward with infinite possibility. The illusion of the separate self. From the moment we gain self-awareness, we learn to identify with a name, a personality, a set of stories. Our culture, education, and upbringing reinforce this. We become someone with a history and a future. Yet the sages of ancient India, the wise teachers of the Nile's fertile shores, and the mystics of the Mayan temples all pointed to a subtler truth. What we call the self is a fleeting mask worn by something infinitely more expansive. Contemporary neuroscience and psychology reinforce the idea that our sense of identity is fluid, a construct continuously shaped by memory, emotion, and perception. It's not a fixed entity, but a concept. Could what you believe to be you simply be the surface ripples of a vast hidden ocean? The ground of being. Think of your awareness right now. Is there something within you that is always present, unchanging and stable, no matter what thoughts, emotions, or sensations drift through your mind? This stable presence is sometimes called pure consciousness, or the ground of being. Certain quantum theorists suggest that consciousness may be the fundamental substrate of the universe. Similarly, in ancient Upanishadic teachings, consciousness is the womb of creation, and our personal awareness is like a local wave in the vast ocean of universal consciousness. This ground of being is the very thing mystics have named God, not as a person in the clouds, but as the underlying reality, the boundless consciousness from which all forms arise. Ancient echoes of unity. Across civilizations, a common theme echoes. We are connected to all that is. The Egyptians described a hidden principle, the unnameable source of all phenomena. The Taoist sages of ancient China spoke of the Tao as the ultimate way, the subtle origin of heaven and earth. Indigenous wisdom traditions across the world say that all life is woven together in a single cosmic tapestry. When these traditions say, "You are one with the universe," they mean it literally. This isn't poetic fluff. It's an experiential truth waiting to be uncovered. You are not separate from the creative intelligence that births galaxies and guides the unfolding of stars. The observer and the observed. Modern physics reveals that the observer plays a fundamental role in shaping reality. At the quantum level, particles behave differently when observed. Your consciousness does not merely sit passively behind your eyes. It participates in the unfolding of events. The mystic traditions have always asserted that the knower, the known, and the process of knowing are one. This non-dual insight suggests that what we witness in the universe is deeply entangled with the mind that observes it. If the universe is alive in your awareness, and your awareness shapes the universe, where do you end and it begin? Layers of identity. We have layered ourselves in identities: our body, our emotions, our intellect, our roles. Each layer feels essential, yet deeper reflection reveals that these layers are transient. The body changes cell by cell, moment by moment. Emotions come and go like clouds. Thoughts arise and vanish. What remains? When we peel back these layers, we arrive at a luminous emptiness, an infinite potential. This emptiness is not a void of nothingness, but a fertile ground teeming with possibility. In mystical traditions, this fertile emptiness is God's own presence before the dawn of creation. When you slip into that space, you discover that you are that, the fountainhead of all existence. Direct experience over belief. No matter how beautiful these ideas, they must be experienced directly. Meditation, stillness, and self-inquiry are paths to directly taste this truth. In a moment, we will explore a guided experience, something you can feel in your body, subtle yet profound. As you listen, remember, the truth of what you are does not demand your belief, only your openness. When you rest, silent and attentive, you can sense something gentle and wise within you. This something is not separate from the divine intelligence that orchestrates life on every scale, from the beating of your heart to the spinning of galaxies. Feel that presence and know it as yourself. Remembering the ancient inner temple, the greatest temples and sacred sites, Stonehenge, Machu Picchu, the pyramids, were built as mirrors of cosmic order. They remind us that inside your own being lies a temple even more mysterious. Your inner awareness, when honored and explored, is a gateway to the heart of creation. You are not just a human looking at the cosmos, you are the cosmos contemplating itself. Just as the universe unfolds according to patterns of divine geometry, so does your consciousness. The divine temple is already within you, ready to be rediscovered. Stand in awe before this truth. The God you seek has been quietly shining through your eyes all along. The practice of inner observation. Now, let's pause from conceptual understanding and move into a simple, direct practice. Close your eyes if you can and feel the weight of your body, noticing every subtle sensation. Feel your breath moving in and out like ocean tides. Notice your thoughts passing by without grasping or rejecting them. Ask yourself softly, what is aware of these thoughts, sensations, and emotions? And wait, listen. There you may sense a still presence, clear, calm, unchanging. This presence is not just a part of you, it is the essence of what you truly are. Rest in that presence for a moment, beyond name and form, beyond judgment and fear. You are the silent witness, eternal and infinite, living as the divine in the world. When you recognize your true nature, you don't deny the world or your human identity. Rather, you embrace it with a newfound understanding. You are God playing the role of a human, experiencing life through a unique perspective. Every relationship, every challenge, every joy is the universe revealing itself to itself. This doesn't mean you are superior to others. On the contrary, it means you recognize everyone else as yourself. Love, compassion, and forgiveness arise naturally because harming another begins to feel like harming yourself. As you move through life, your words, thoughts, and actions become expressions of the one divine source. To realize that you are God is not to inflate your ego. It is to dissolve it. It is to transcend the idea that you are limited, powerless, and insignificant. Instead, you understand that you are both a unique wave and the entire ocean itself. You are the timeless awareness in which all life dances. This realization can heal old wounds and liberate you from the fear of isolation. You discover that you are home, always and forever, in the vast embrace of your own being. Now, as you open your eyes or lift your gaze, notice the subtle shift in your perception. It may be slight, yet profound. You might feel more spacious, more at ease. You might sense the world shining a little brighter. Over time, through meditation, contemplation, and acts of loving kindness, this realization grows stronger, steadier. You can remind yourself each day, I am not just this name, this body, this story. I am the infinite presence in which all stories arise. You are and have always been infinitely more than you seem. You are God, witnessing the dance of creation through your own eyes.